It's time for GMA3, the major ruling for the Luigi Mangione trial, why the judge wants the jury to remain anonymous. Money maxing, the social media trend taking off as inflation eats away at Americans' incomes, the steps to maximize your savings. The judges of Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro, can nail a routine with their eyes closed. But how well do they know each other?
We're not at home now. We're in a professional arena.
Things are about to take a turn when we put mother-son duo Mark and Shirley Ballas to the test. It's time for GMA3.
And we are dancing.
Sure.
And so is Keisha behind the camera. Yeah, I see you. You're outed. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'm Rachel Scott. Good to have you with us.
Yep, I'm Whit Johnson here with Rebecca Jarvis as well. So glad you can all join us on this Wednesday, along with Tori Johnson, by the way, bringing the good outdoors into our studio with excellent deals.
Yeah, she's going to have that for us. And get ready for some delicious food. Chef Anthony Vitolo showing us how we can make some restaurant-worthy Italian classics right at home.
He is one of the best chefs around. We can't wait to cook with him soon. Plus, tips for people trying to make a dent in their credit card debt as it's on the verge of reaching a record high in the U.S.
Yep, but we do begin with the accused healthcare CEO killer, Luigi Mangione, appearing in court yesterday. With his September murder trial now just weeks away, the judge has made a key ruling about the jury in the high-profile case. They will remain anonymous. Our Matt Rivers has the details. Matt.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. It wasn't long after Luigi Mangione left court yesterday that the judge laid out his ruling, telling the public they will not know the identities of the men and women chosen to serve on the jury in Mangione's upcoming state murder trial.
In a dramatic move, a judge declaring that the jury will be anonymous in next month's state murder trial of accused CEO killer Luigi Mangione. The new ruling from Judge Gregory Caro a clear sign of just how high profile the case has become. The judge writing in his order, the jury could face harassment, intimidation, or improper outside influence, citing disruptions outside the courtroom in recent months as evidence, adding that only the prosecutors and defense lawyers will know who the jurors are. Mangione appearing before a packed courtroom for a pre-trial hearing Tuesday, handcuffed, dressed in a gray suit and white shirt. The 28-year-old is accused of shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in an assassination-style killing back in December 2024. He has pleaded not guilty. The hearing was short, lasting just 20 minutes. The defense requesting to broadcast the trial live, something not typically permitted in New York State court, but the judge dismissing the idea. The judge also telling both sides to work out the questionnaire that will be presented to prospective jurors when jury selection begins just after Labor Day. The defense team leaving the courtroom hoped the judge would further expand public access to the trial.
I think there should be 2 overflows, but I'll take one.
Since his initial arrest, Mangione has amassed legions of fans, many showing up to court and the surrounding streets. For them, he's a cult hero who stood up to health insurance industry abuse. To others, he shot an unarmed man in the back, killing a husband and father in the process. Mangione capitalizing on his support, raising more than $1.5 million for his legal defense fund so far.
Now, the jury selection is set to begin on September 8th, right after Labor Day. Security outside the courtroom, as you might expect, guys, expected to be very tight. It's always a scene out there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And it will be once that trial starts.
Setting up for a circus this go-round. Okay, Matt, thank you. Credit card debt, meantime, in the U.S. is on the verge of reaching a record high, and Elizabeth Schulze has the latest figures from the Federal Reserve. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, as prices go up, Americans' credit card debt is rising, too. This new report from the New York Fed finds Americans collectively owed $1.26 trillion on their credit cards from April through June of this year. That is just shy of the all-time high that was set at the end of last year. In a potentially worrying sign, nearly 13% of all credit card balances are now overdue by 90 days or more. Now, typically in a healthy economy, we do see people spending more, putting purchases on their cards, but higher prices also taking a toll here. So the government just released its latest inflation numbers. You can see where those price hikes are showing up the most. Gas prices and airfares surging more than 20% in the past year because of higher oil. Other costs, though, like electricity bills, daycare, preschool, medical bills, groceries, also higher. The big picture we have seen, consumer spending has been resilient this summer. There are clearly some signs of stress, though, guys.
And people who are feeling that stress, Elizabeth, they are really feeling it right now. So what can they do?
So you do really want to watch your interest rate on your credit card. Right now, rates are close to 20%. That interest adds up very fast if you are carrying a balance month to month. So pick the card that you've had the longest. Call your credit card issuer and ask them for a lower rate. If you have a history of on-time payments, you do want to make sure to point that out. That could help. If they won't lower your rate permanently, ask for a temporary reprieve. And as far as paying off debt, consider setting up bi-weekly payments instead of once a month. That could help you stay on top of your transactions and avoid that debt spiral that is so easy to get into, guys.
Yeah, it's good advice.
Some really good tips. Yeah, pick up the phone, negotiate. All right, Elizabeth, thank you. We're going to turn now to a big change coming to a major university, all in the name of mental health for incoming freshmen. And Will Reeve has that story. Hey, Will.
Hey, guys. So, yeah, this is a big deal. A lot of people are talking about this. It's one of the most prominent universities in the country getting rid of some final grades for the sake of students' mental health. It's the University of Michigan announcing it's dropping first semester grades in an effort to, quote, curb the mental health crisis faced by many young college students. Now, it's a pilot program set to roll out in fall of 2027. It applies to students enrolled in the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts. That's about half of Michigan's roughly 8,000 first-year students. Class results will be displayed as pass or no credit on transcripts, and students will still receive grades in the class as the semester unfolds, but final grades will not be recorded. And Michigan is one of the largest universities in the United States, over 35,000 undergraduate students, and they say the program will allow a smooth on-ramp as freshmen accelerate from high school into a more rigorous college curriculum and give students a chance to refine their academic skills and build early momentum. And Michigan declined further comment, but did tell ABC News that they will, quote, have more details to share this fall as faculty, staff, and students in the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts continue to inform the design, development, and implementation of a pilot program.
Yeah. I could think of a few report cards that would have been very helpful.
Can't we all?
Yeah. Thank you, Will.
Interesting to see if other states follow. All right,
Yeah.
thanks, Will. Coming up, do you hear that? Rihanna's return to one very special place. Her full circle moment is coming up in Pop News.
We are back now with Pop News. Will Gans is in the house. What's poppin'?
I wish I would have known you were wearing this suit, Rachel, because I have the same one.
That does not surprise me.
You know?
Twins.
Twinning. Yeah, next time. All right, let's start Pop News with Hacks. This, of course, is the show that broke the Emmys record for most nominations for a comedy series in a single season, racking up 24 nods for its fifth and final season. But if you thought you'd seen the last of Deborah Vance and Ava Daniels, think again. Gene Smart and Hannah Einbinder announcing a one-night-only show called Deborah Vance and Friends and Enemies Live. The in-world production will take place in front of a live studio audience at the Fonda Theater in Los Angeles on Friday, and HBO Max says other cast members are expected to make surprise appearances.
Smart.
Gene and Hannah have never appeared in character outside of the show. All of this is in an effort to hopefully score some Emmys love. That's happening next month in September. Can't wait to see what happens on Friday night.
Completely, and they're kind of starting a trend. I bet more shows do this in the future
Genius.
too.
I would go see any of those characters if I could. But I'll be in New York and they're in LA. Alas. All right, up next, grab your cowboy hats, bedazzled preferably, because we are taking a trip back in time to Nashville. Picture it. Music City, 2006, a brand new artist named Taylor Swift just dropped her debut self-titled album featuring bangers like this one, Our Song. Now, exactly 20 years later, Taylor's set to be inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame as part of their class of 2026, making her the youngest person to ever achieve that feat at just 36 years old. Could play it. I had to. Taylor sharing her gratitude in a statement that Nashville was the perfect place to learn with and from the best, and is a town that validated and prioritized hard work, determination, and imagination. So, how is Taylor going to celebrate this notch in her career milestones? Well, fans are hoping that maybe she'll release her re-recorded version of that debut album, which Taylor told us last year is already re-recorded, done, in the can, and that she, quote, really loves how it sounds.
Ready to go.
So, a 20th anniversary edition, I don't know, just floating that out there, Taylor.
If you're listening.
If you're listening.
And
also,
she always is when Will talks.
that's what I tell myself. Thank you for validating the voices in my head. All right, up next, another throwback is necessary. This one coming from Rihanna and her 2007 hit, Shut Up and Drive. Appropriate for this moment because she just visited the street where she grew up. Once called Westbury New Road, it has now been renamed to Rihanna Drive. Rihanna visiting the spot with her kids, her daughter Rocky Irish and her sons Rizza and Riot, posting the full circle family moment on Instagram, writing, "1 minute I feel like that kid from Westbury, the next minute I'm bringing my own kids back to Rihanna Drive." Trippy how life works. Trippy indeed. Maybe something she could write about, I don't know, in a new song, on a new album.
In the studio.
Her husband did just say she's been in the studio.
Let's go.
It's been a decade.
We are
since
waiting.
Anti.
We're ready. Some of us are waiting.
It's about time, Riri. All right, finally, Volunteers of America brought together kids and families across Michigan for a fun day at the Detroit Zoo, and more than 1,000 school kids left the zoo yesterday with brand new backpacks filled with school supplies during the organization's second annual Backpacks for You event. Families got free tickets to the zoo, back to school haircuts, and plenty of wild entertainment, all aimed at turning the stress of back to school into a joyful experience.
Wonderful.
Great.
Yep. Thank you, Will, for that.
Thanks.
Coming up, Deals and Steals, Tori Johnson's summer adventures, and today, outdoor fun from hummingbird feeders to lanterns to travel wallets, everything half off.
Ooh. And we're back now with Deals and Steals, and Tori Johnson, of course, is here. She's had so many fun products for your week. Brad is so into it. He's bobbing along. And we can't wait to see what you have in store for us for outdoor fun.
Let's do it, baby.
Hello.
How about a little light that you can bring anywhere along with some art as well?
This is
so you've
cool.
got the origami lantern. Look at that. So first of all, it stores flat, so like no bulk, no hassle, and then opens up just like that. And if you like to keep it open, but without the light, just right there, little action. Exactly. They're all rechargeable. And then, Rach, you can pop these little tea lights that are also rechargeable right into there. We've got some water in there.
Oh, you can put them in with water.
Yes, you put a little bit of water, so then it floats, and it looks like a floating candle, but it stores completely flat like this. So it's just an easy way to add ambiance and decor. We also have the vases as well. Again, stores flat, pop in some water.
So smart.
Isn't it smart? This company is phenomenal. Get in on your Halloween shopping now.
Yeah,
It's
too early.
off.
This is a nice housewarming gift,
So
too.
fun, so fun. Okay, this is great if you like bird watching, if you love landscape observation, or just looking close up at Brad's skin.
No pores. Wow.
There you go.
You must be using Deals and Steals.
There you go. He knows his skincare. All of these are really packed with kind of top-of-the-line advanced technology that's going to just enhance your outdoor experience. Some people like looking at the night sky, others it's animals. We also have the trekking poles.
Nice.
So this is get you ready for the outdoors. 50 off plus
Free shipping.
You got
Good
it.
time to buy.
Good time to buy. Good way to stay cool. These Shake It Cool towels, that goes perfectly with your own.
Yes, it really does.
So all you do is you wet it with water, wring it, and then put it around your neck to be able to cool down. And we also have their great cooling shirts. If you feel this fabric, feel how silky smooth it is. It's instantly cool to the touch. It's a breathable mesh, keeps your body
is really
cool.
nice.
It's so nice, right? So if you're out sweating, you want to be in these, and they're all slashed in half. Okay, this is
I'm excited about
phenomenal
this.
makeup.
Tell me more.
First, I want to show you this. Do you see that we have used this literally out the bone? It's like, it is completely empty. There is no more there.
There's no more.
And that's because this is Elena's favorite highlighter. This just goes right on those upper cheekbones. It is gorgeous. That color is also beautiful. But what they are best known for is this, Luxe Unfiltered. This is there. It is a self-tanner that goes on just like a body cream. So you don't have to worry about mitts and all those steps. It also is like skin nourishing, skin loving ingredients. That's why it calls it your body's new BFF. This one right here, I love. This is just a body cream that's blood orange. It's half empty now because everyone in the studio is wearing this blood orange. That's why we smell so good. The whole line is all about scent, experience, and tanning without the sun, and it's all slashed in half.
And it's a hydrating tanning cream,
it's
too.
so hydrating. All right, we love the birds. This is a great assortment from Pop's Birding. When you leave a perch like this next to a feeder, it helps to attract the hummingbirds to have a place to rest.
Nice.
And then you get to witness more of those magical birds in your yard. So we've got feeders, we've got the swings, we also have their proprietary nectar, as well as seeds to help attract more. This is always a fan favorite because you guys are good bird watchers, which I love knowing that. And it's all 50% off.
And fun colors. I
so
love those
fun.
colors.
Yeah, fun. They look great in the backyard. And then finally, this is from Extra. So this is a wallet that in one little click of a button right here, the cards just pop up. It's just fun to use.
It's a party trick.
It's a party trick, that's right. But it's also sleek and thin, so it fits easily into a wallet. This card tracker makes your wallet always findable for iPhone or Android. Never lose it. It's all 50% off.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Tori. And of course, you can shop these products. Just scan that QR code right there on the screen. It's going to take you there. Also available at GMAdeals.com. And coming up, will they tango or tangle? Mark Ballas and Shirley Ballas are here. They're facing off in our mother-son challenge. Stay with us.
And welcome back to GMA3. Let's get to James Longman with the latest headlines you need to know.
Thanks, guys. Here's what you need to know. David Crowley has won Wisconsin's Democratic primary for governor in a race that came down to fewer than 4,000 votes out of nearly 800,000 cast. The moderate Milwaukee County executive edged out state lawmaker Francesca Hong, a Democratic socialist, by less than half a percentage point. If he wins in November, he'd be Wisconsin's first black governor. Crowley now faces Republican Congressman Tom Tiffany in one of the country's most important swing states. TikTok is facing another lawsuit, this time from Pennsylvania. The state's attorney general accuses the platform of failing to protect young people from becoming addicted to the app and claims TikTok is marketing itself to teens despite inappropriate adult content. TikTok says the lawsuit relies on misleading claims and ignores the safety measures the company has implemented. Oh, holy night! The Chicago White Sox celebrated their most famous fan, Pope Leo, with what they called Pope Hat Night. The sellout crowd were given free Sox-themed Pope hats. One player even got in on the fun after he made 3 solo home runs. And that's what you need to know. Back to you guys.
All right, James, thanks so much. You can catch What You Need to Know with 2 episodes dropping daily on Disney+.
Yeah, tune in. Yeah. All right, we are going to turn now to a timely viral trend that's helping a lot of Americans get a better grip on their finances. Elizabeth Schulze is back with that. Elizabeth, I love how this one's helping people out.
It is, and this is really big right now on social media, guys. People are money maxing with strategies like using a high-yield savings account or slashing spending to squeeze the most out of every dollar that you earn.
From protein maxing,
3-ingredient cottage cheese ice cream,
to sleep maxing, and now money maxing.
You should be talking about money maxing or account maxing.
The viral new trend on social media, people maximizing their budgets by cutting back on extra expenses and maxing out their savings.
If you don't have a high-yield savings account in 2026, what are you even doing?
For Mama 4 Katya Chesnuk, money maxing means automating her savings, cooking more meals at home, and eliminating impulse purchases like a trendy new gadget.
It's not about not spending anything, but it's about focusing on things that bring you joy and that bring value for you and your family.
With inflation costing the typical American household $245 extra every month for the same goods and services compared to last year, money maxing is a strategy to make every dollar count. Jesse Meekum, the founder of budgeting app YNAB, which is short for You Need a Budget, says the first step is what he calls a scroll test.
You literally log into your bank account and you just kind of blur your eyes a little bit and start to scroll and look for those bigger numbers to pop out.
Next, he says, identify your purchases that were not worth the money and double down on those that were.
We really have to make sure that we acknowledge where spending lights us up, where it has us feeling some joy.
Finally, set a short time limit where you make big cuts to your spending or add to your savings.
Say, I'm going to maximize my money for 30 days. I'm going to hit these goals. I'm going to hit these targets. I'm not going to money max, but I'm going to become money curious about what did I learn and where does this take me next.
Jesse says the goal here is really to change your mindset around your money. You take control of your spending. You know where every dollar is going. He says we spend so much time and energy earning money. You should be able to know exactly when the dollars you spend are worth it and when they're not, guys.
Yep, really valuable information there, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thanks.
We go now to Shirley and Mark Ballas. They spent decades dancing their way to the top, from the ballroom to Broadway, and now the mother and son duo are both judging together on Dancing with the Stars, the next pro. It is great to have both of you here with us. You know, I just keep reflecting on this, how special it has to be, Shirley, to be able to do this with your son. And you wrote on Instagram it was a dream come true.
It really was. I mean, having trained Mark from 4 years old as a dancer, and then seeing his creativity and his mind, how he works as a judge and also as a dancer and a musician, I thought one day I'm going to sit next to him and I'm going to judge something, and that came true, and it was a dream for your mother.
Mark, how's it been for you?
Just another day at the office for me. We've been doing this our whole lives, you know, and yeah, it's amazing to kind of be a part of a show that's helping shape the next generation of hopeful pros on Dancing with the Stars, and yeah, we've had a good time doing it. Found some good talent, and looking forward to seeing where it goes.
Yeah.
And Shirley, you also shared some pictures of Mark, I believe, as a young dancer here. You said you always, we're going to take a look at some of these, you said you always knew that he was ready to perform in one way or another.
He was always dressing up from a very small age.
Spider-Man.
Now we found him.
He just loved that. He always wanted an
That's
outfit.
me as a squirrel.
A squirrel.
Oh, I love that.
That's great. I'm stoked that's on TV
How
now.
did you choose? Wait, what was the thinking behind the squirrel costume, Mark?
I don't know. I'm 5 there. I think that was this one.
That was
I think it was a
Shirley's
school
idea.
play. School play. We all had to be animals, and I was a squirrel.
He's like, thanks, Mom, for
I wasn't
bringing
ready
those
for that.
out.
I wasn't ready for that one to come out the vault.
You know, I thought we could do a little rapid fire. We did some fun rapid fire earlier today on Good Morning America, but I am curious if there is one song that you have never danced to that you would love to dance to, Mark. What is it?
Ooh, what, like on Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, like what's your favorite song to see dance to, or would you want to dance to? What gets you out of your seat when you're in the club?
Man, I don't go to clubs much anymore.
You're here with your mom. You're here with your mom. I see. I see.
No way.
You know, I would love to do like an AC/DC song, or a Nirvana song, or a Korn song, like Freak on a Leash.
Hardcore.
Like Paso Doble would be really cool.
Shirley, have you heard of that one before?
Right?
Oh, I have, yes.
Oh, yeah, she had to
Growing up as a
all through
teenager.
high school, she had to listen to this. You know.
Big fan. Shirley, what gets you moving? What's your favorite music to listen to and dance to?
ABBA.
ABBA. I love ABBA. But I have to say, I do like the new Bruno Mars album.
Ooh, very good.
There's some beautiful music on there, lovely rumbas, lovely waltz. It's just stunning.
Okay.
Bruno.
There you go.
Go ahead.
You weren't expecting that one.
I wasn't, yeah.
I was going to ask, who would be your dream partner? Celebs on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, I'd like to do it with my wife, to be honest.
Yeah.
To Korn?
Yeah. Yes. That would
be amazing.
She's a great dancer.
Yeah, that would be an awesome moment. Dance with my wife
really
to
cool.
Korn. That's not, weren't expecting that on GMA, were you?
I like it. Speak it into existence. Back to the lightning round a little bit. Who do you think would go farther in a dance competition? Dance with the Stars.
On Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
I mean, she'd give me a run for my money. You know, for sure.
Right answer, son.
She's one of the best coaches in the world, so she can turn anyone into a dancer. You know.
And what about who would win a dance-off just between the two of you?
Me.
Yes.
I'll give you that one. That's fine.
I gotta go as a follow-up to Shirley can turn anyone into a dancer. What's like the first dance move? If you want to become more of a dancer, what's the first dance move you should learn and try?
Well, we always start with either the cha-cha-cha, because it's a simple basic, or 1, 2, 3 of the waltz. So they're the two dances that you would normally start if you went into a studio to learn to
Easy
dance.
for you to say. We tried to learn that for our first dance, and my husband was stepping all over me, so.
We can fix that.
I know someone you could call.
We love this energy. Thank you for spending some time here with us on
Thank you for having us.
GMA3, you
Thank
guys.
you.
And Dancing with the Stars, the next pro airs on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on ABC and streams the next day on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. Thank you so much to both of you. And we'll reveal the entire cast of Dancing with the Stars season 35 right here, Wednesday, September 2nd.
Can't wait.
Yep, mark your calendars. And coming up here, need an idea for dinner tonight? We are cooking classic Italian dishes with Chef Anthony Vitolo.
And we're back now with Chef Anthony Vitolo from Vitolo's Restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, the Park Hotel. Vitolo, restaurant. We're so happy to have you here. Of course, you're serving up the classic Italian food here in New York since the 1950s, and he's going to show us how to make some amazing restaurant dishes that we can make at home. Although Rebecca just got back from Italy, so this is all sounding a little familiar to her.
I'm taking the ride.
Yep.
All right, so what are we starting with? A classic?
Yes, so we're doing our classic chicken parm, right? Okay. So over here, we have a nice chicken breast that we cut, we butterflied, we pounded it out nice and thin. You don't want thick cutlets, right? So we're gonna salt and pepper the chicken first.
Okay, all right.
A little pinch.
Here we go.
Yes. I'm gonna start.
This is my favorite dish at your restaurant, Chef, by the way.
You
It is so
Panko
good.
breadcrumbs, you could put them in there, untoasted, unseasoned.
Dump these in here.
Dump
okay,
it in there.
You got it.
We're gonna season them up.
Okay.
So we got some parsley.
Yeah.
You could put in there. Yeah, just a little pinch. There you go. Some garlic and onion powder mixture.
Why not?
There you go. Let it rain. Touch of salt. And then a lot of cheese.
Oh, I mean, just bring it over.
Yeah,
just dump it in there. Yeah, we like it.
Okay, so now we're gonna put that in flour.
All right,
We're gonna judge that.
Here we go.
Perfect. Both sides. Beautiful.
Okay. Toss it over.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And then the egg. And then if you can start on this mozzarella sauce.
Yes. Okay, I'm starting on the sauce with your special olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil. Nice
Is that
sprinkle.
good?
A little more, a little more.
Okay, a little more.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
And that in nice.
Nice.
Perfect. Now throw half of those onions in there.
Half of the onions.
Yeah. There you go.
Nice, I like that sizzle.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Whit, just stand by. We're working hard over here.
So there, we're gonna put that in the oil. Right, fry that up. Away from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's okay.
It's in there.
There you go, it's in there. So
Are
yeah,
we
look
putting
at you.
whole cloves in?
Yeah, put whole cloves in
Okay,
there, right?
how many whole cloves are we doing?
You could do like 2.
Okay.
2's good.
All right.
Right, you salt, pepper the onions?
Yes.
Okay, over here, you want to throw some fresh basil in there as well?
In the sauce.
You really want the herbs in there to
Do
bring
I
out
rip it
the
up or leave it?
Break it with your hands.
Okay, that's how I like it.
Never chop it.
Never-
Always with your
yeah.
hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Never chop
It
it.
just comes out better.
Yeah, agreed.
Doing that wrong.
So over here we have our San Marzano tomatoes, right?
San Marzano.
Always
And
San
it does
Marzano.
matter, yes.
Always matters. So we're gonna add this tomato sauce to the sauce right here.
Wow, look at that.
And you're gonna cook this down for like, I would say about an hour is good.
Okay.
So here we have our marinara sauce. We have the fried chicken cutlet, right? So now we're gonna make a Parmigiana.
Yes.
So let's start going.
And you've got 2 different cheeses here, too.
So this is buffalo mozzarella, and this is low moisture fresh mozzarella, right? So the buffalo mozzarella gives you the creaminess, and then the low mozzarella like melts beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna layer the chicken cutlet, right?
Okay.
This is the kind of meal you make
Plenty of
when you
sauce.
really care about the people who are sitting at your
Oh,
table.
yeah. Who doesn't like chicken parmesan? And I know it's an Italian-American dish, but
It smells amazing.
But it's so good.
it's amazing.
It's so good.
All right, so now we got Parmigiano Reggiano.
Fresh.
Okay. You want to grate it?
Sure.
Okay, go
Let's
for
do
it.
it.
Get in there,
Watch
RJ.
your keep going, keep going.
There we go.
More, beautiful.
You sound like my children. You're like, more, Mom, more.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, so now we got the buffalo mozzarella. Just break it with your hands and
Yep.
throw it on top. We're gonna
Okay.
layer it. We're gonna layer up right now. And now we got the low moisture.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this goes
break
on.
it up.
Look at the
Okay,
Yeah, break it
I
up.
like
You want to make
it.
it look pretty, you know?
Well, I didn't do that, but
Yep.
you know, you get the idea.
You were doing great until
When you
then.
eat at his restaurant,
And,
it's
and
nice.
then over here, right, we topped it off with some extra virgin olive oil. And right now,
we got a blowtorch.
Yeah, you just crisp it up. You put this in the oven on broil. So
Yep.
after you do this, or you could bake this in the oven too.
Okay.
Okay.
At 400 degrees for 12 minutes, you make your cutlet like I showed you with the Milanese, and then you just layer it up.
Perfect. Anything with fire. I'm
Yes,
in.
exactly. So
All
this
right.
is the finished product right there.
So
So now
good.
we're moving on to the cannoli,
I'm
right?
eating-
Who took a piece of the chicken?
Sorry, that was me.
Who is that?
Hey, while you guys were talking, I was doing my work over here.
Oh, my
All right, we
God.
don't have much time left, but let's get into
All
this
right, so let's
cannoli
go.
action
Who wants
here.
to fill it?
I'm
I mean,
already a pro, right?
Yes.
You want to
No,
try now?
I mean, Whit has been doing nothing
Right?
but eating,
Okay.
so.
You level, you put it on the
Get in
shoulder.
Remember on the shoulder? Squeeze.
Oh. Get in there, Whit.
Bag it out.
Right?
Half at a time.
Look at that, look at
Beautiful. Other side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
You look like you've done this before.
He's got moves.
Hey,
There you go. Now you gotta try.
Yeah,
Boom.
all right.
here you go. Over the shoulder.
I'll get it started.
All right, come on. Here we go.
There you go. Half at a
Oh,
time.
wow.
There you go.
Nice work, Rachel.
Very much.
Beautiful. You gotta eat it.
Okay, well,
One bite.
wait, hey, listen, you'll see that in the break.
speak first.
We thank you, and of course, you can get all these recipes on
Thank you, Chef.
GoodMorningAmerica.com. Coming up, Will is getting us organized to bring you some ABC secret savings. He has some big deals for your kitchen and your home. Stay with us.
Does he have any napkins?
We are back now with ABC's Secret Savings, and Will Gans is back to serve up sensational deals for your kitchen and home. And obviously, we're going to get cooking right here. What do we got?
You just got the fabulous cooking lesson.
Yeah.
How about some stuff to cook
That's
in?
right. Now I know how to make a chicken parm, so let's do it.
Exactly. Bring people together with the power of home cooking. Our Place cookware features non-toxic, non-stick coating made without forever chemicals, which are like lead and cadmium, none of that. Their timeless meets modern design elevates any kitchen. Love the colors. Each set includes storage organizers to keep counters and cabinets tidy, easy to clean and oven safe, the pan trio, or you can go for the full revamp with the complete set. Save more than 40% plus get free shipping.
I love the colors here, too. This is great. These like organizers and everything.
Everything you could ever need.
Oh, there you go. All in one, right, for your
exactly.
pasta.
Boom. All right, up next, say goodbye to bulky cords and awkward outlets. With more than 20,000 positive reviews, Maxim's extension cords have 360-degree rotation capability, baby.
No.
Yeah, so you can position it anywhere you need. So no more bending, no more damaging or breaking cables. You can get the right angle wherever you need it. They're perfect for behind furniture, appliances, tight spaces. Choose from a variety of lengths from 1 to 10 feet. Your mind is blown.
Like, because, I mean, how many times you're like, oh no, it faces the wrong way. I literally need a different cord.
Yep, not
Here
anymore.
we go. All right.
Save at least 30% on a 2-pack from Maxim.
I'm in.
All right, up next, this whole spread right here is all about staying organized. Kickstart organization goals for back to school. We're talking lists, calendars, key hooks, magnetic reminders,
chores.
Chalk and whiteboard, everything you need to keep it all together. These petite powerhouses are tech-free, which I love. Take up minimal wall space, so you could just hang this wherever you want. 3 styles. Say hello to your new personal assistant. Save at least 40% and get free shipping on the whole
I
deal.
love it.
All right, up next, transform a basic shower into a refreshing aromatherapy moment. Lavish Goat shower steamers are infused with a powerful blend of menthol and essential oils for a soothing spa-like escape. Each steamer designed to last 10 to 15 minutes, individually wrapped and great for on the go. You can revitalize with an energizing blend of pink grapefruit, crisp bergamot, fresh tea tree, and cooling menthol. Soothe with a blend of peppermint and eucalyptus menthol, or slumber before bed. Calming lavender scents blended with cooling menthol. Choose 6 packs of each or a complete 30-pack with 5 different scents. Save at least 30% from Lavish Goat right now. And last but not least,
treat yourself.
Yeah, deep clean your car, patio, fencing, deck, and more with this versatile electric pressure washer. It's easy to use, multiple spray nozzles, and a universal quick connect fitting for your garden hose. Tank on the top makes it easy to add in your favorite pressure washer. Detergent if you want to. On and off foot switch gives you easy power control. Just $99 with free shipping on our site right now.
I've always wanted a power washer.
I mean, you could do some
I feel like
damage
it's
with that.
time. I've earned it, and I'm gonna do it. Fantastic, Will. Thank you so much for all these great brands. You can shop the deals and more than 24 additional ones from our ABC Secret Savings special August right now by scanning the QR code right there on the screen, or you can go to abcsecretsavings.com. We're doing this like, here we go.
Say hello to my little friend.
We'll be back after this. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.
And of course, for more news, check out What You Need to Know on Disney+.
See this one, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good day.
Take care, everybody.